What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. Today's video is an absolutely sad look into the bad side of being a YouTuber, I guess, or more so a lesson of why budgeting is so important. So basically, we're about to watch a video uploaded by a big YouTuber named GlitterForever17, who is a massive creator. I mean, I have never personally watched any of her videos, but that's because I'm not really into this side of YouTube ever. But she has 3.2 million subscribers and mainly does makeup content by the looks of it. Well, I found this video of hers titled Foreclosed House Tour: How I Lost Everything. And yeah, it's about to be as sad as the title sounds. You know, usually house tours on YouTube are all high energy and people excited to show off these insane houses that they bought with their incredible amounts of YouTube money that they've made. But obviously this one is going to be a little bit different. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
I am going to be showing you my entire home. And not only is it not my home anymore, it's possibly going to be foreclosed.
Oh my gosh, the high fake energy in this intro is just so weird to see. I mean, when you actually listen to what she's saying too, it makes it even worse. Now I want to stop real quick before we even get into it and say that obviously, guys, I'm going to be cracking jokes about this, and it is almost entirely her fault, but still, I don't want any hate to go her way or for you guys to think that I'm just mocking her for this. You know, this is a really bad thing that's happening to her that I hopefully won't ever go through myself, you know, because I'm a millennial and we can't afford homes apparently. But beyond that, let's just continue with this really weird house tour.
We're not exactly sure if it's going to be foreclosed, but it may be. If not, just know that I won't be living here for much longer. And that's what happens when you lose all your money. I want to die on the inside.
There's just this massive layer of like saltiness behind everything she has said so far. I mean, at least she's making the video. I mean, that shows that she is at least able to, you know, flex that she did all this at some point and had all this at some point.
This is the gigantic door that I spent thousands of dollars on. Won't be getting a refund.
I mean, my door was included with my apartment personally, and it is probably only like $100. So she's already out flexing me, and we're only a couple minutes into this.
You can only imagine how much money I spent on renovating this, which, again, I will not be getting back.
Oh god, the crazy eyes have come out to play. Yeah, she's big mad right here. I mean, I would be too, and I know all of you guys would be as well. Sounds like not only did she buy this incredibly large, beautiful home, but then she went out of her way to furnish it in the best way possible and did some massive renovations, so that's really gotta hurt to see all that money go towards a house that you ultimately have to foreclose on. Side note, I mean, this house looks crazy, man. Did you see this kitchen? I can see why she's broke now. I mean, if you guys have ever looked at the cost of an actual good setup for furniture and appliances, you would be shocked, bruh. Like back in the day when I used to work at Best Buy, and I would see people coming in with $5,000 fridges being ordered. Just to think to myself, wow, man, that thing better be able to invest in stocks while I'm away and make me money or something, man. I don't think I'll ever spend that much money on a fridge, bruh.
It's basically just staged for whenever we show the house. It makes them want to buy it, but obviously it didn't work.
Yo, at this point, I think she's almost making this video as like a therapeutic thing for herself, because she just spent the last 2 minutes going over all this stuff that she went absolutely ham on. I mean, to me, it sounds like she thought of getting something and then said to herself, what's the most luxurious and expensive versions of this that I can buy right now? I want it. It's like me with shoes, bro. I just copped some Balenciaga track runners, and I mean, I could have easily just borrowed my dad's old Asics or something, but it wouldn't be the same, you know? You have to drop some serious cash for these ugly things.
1 oven, 2 ovens, 3 ovens, and if you want to count the microwave as an oven, 4 ovens.
Okay, is she doing like industrial-sized catering cooking here? Like, why on God's green earth would you need ever to have 3 ovens? All stainless steel too. I'm telling you guys, these are the ones that cost thousands a piece too. Like, she legit has a pretty nice, reliable used car worth of ovens in her kitchen that she probably never used because, let's be honest, if she has enough money for these, she's probably getting Uber Eats nearly every night. I mean, it's a luxury that only the truly rich get to enjoy. Now, of course, I'm kidding. I'm sure that she has actually cooked in these, but still, it's not like she can just yank them out and take them to her next house that she gets. She legit bought them for someone else pretty much, which is just what makes this hurt even more in my opinion. If I were her, at least, that's how I'd feel.
This is the first time I've ever had that much money. You get that mindset of, oh my gosh, I'm invincible, you know, I'll always have this money coming in. It's gonna end, eventually it will, nothing lasts forever.
Wow, and you know what? We actually got some words of wisdom here, even though for me those are the last words I want to hear being a fellow YouTuber, but we all know it's true. Nothing is forever, you guys, so if you want to take this woman as an example of why you should not ever try to live beyond your means and should just instead live comfortably with as little as possible, that's always the best route, because you never know what could happen to make your financial situation change or something like that. You know, your life could be uprooted in a second. Hold on, sorry, I need to pause the recording real quick. I just ordered like $100 worth of McDonald's on Uber Eats. I think my delivery driver's here. I'll be right back.
I probably could have spent $1,000 on just all the appliances in the entire house, but I decided that I would just be dumb and waste my money. That's exactly what I did. Learn from my mistakes, people.
We have all been there, you know, you spend money on something that really isn't worth it. Like for me, it's always clothes or food or technology, and I just sit back and think, why do I keep doing this to myself? I'm such a moron. But at least when I feel that way, you know, it's usually an amount of money that I spent that I can recover from. But obviously here, this is a whole nother level. This woman could easily be losing tens of thousands of dollars from this mistake, maybe even over 100,000. Actually, no, she's foreclosing on her home. Yeah, it's definitely over $100,000 worth. And I mean, personally, I don't think I'd ever forgive myself for that. I'd just get a small house and just get furniture completely from IKEA so that I could avoid ever feeling like I wasted all that money ever again.
Look at the ceiling. That didn't need to be redone, but it was for some reason. So here's the toilet. It's where all my dreams go.
I will admit, she is giving herself some funny little jabs throughout this video. Like, she's still just going on about this stuff that she didn't have to spend money on, and she mentions how all her hopes and dreams go into the toilet. At least it seems like she's self-aware here about the situation and making light of it so that it's easier for her, and you know, this video doesn't just turn out to be a super sad time for pretty much everyone watching. I mean, I'm still sitting here with my jaw to the floor in awe of how much of an L she is taking, but her humor is helping the situation out quite a bit.
Welcome to my lovely bedroom. I have a gorgeous view of the lake.
My God, dude, this house is actually lit. I mean, it's no mansion, but it's definitely a house to be super proud of. I mean, it's situated right on a lake. You could be living in a shack, I don't care what it looks like, but just having it located next to a body of water increases the value of your home so much. So she mentioned that nobody wanted to buy it, and I'm guessing that means maybe, you know, the market isn't too good where she is at, or just maybe she priced it way too high and is being stubborn on the price because she's already taken an L on all the interior design stuff. But either way, if I was rich, I would 100% buy this house. Like, this is like the perfect size for my dream home. I don't need to live in some mansion or estate, of course, that would be cool, but it's nice to be realistic, and maybe, you know, one day if I save my money and work hard enough, I could get something like this. Hey, you guys made it super far into this video, so thank you for that. Real quick, I'm gonna challenge you to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in the next 5 seconds, and if you can do all of that quick enough, I'm gonna reward you with your very own dream home. I mean, I'm gonna end up spending all of my money on this, so you better enjoy it before it forecloses, because I'm gonna be very broke after this. Anyways, on with the rest of the video. Alright, this has just turned from me joking about this video to me absolutely geeking over this house. Let's get back to the sad cringe, shall we?
I've never had a shower like this. I've never really used a shower this complicated. This whole thing was about $15,000. Oh my God. I know.
$15,000 on a shower, bruh. Tell me why you have to absolutely be going all out on your shower like that. Wouldn't one of those RGB ones from Amazon with the little speakers in it be cool enough? I mean, she's got 10 shower heads in here. I'm just offended that she has an economically priced new car worth of shower heads in her main bathroom. That is just a level of money that, you know, I really can't wrap my head around or fathom. Like, dropping $15,000 would be more than I have ever spent on anything at one time. I mean, my car is technically twice that, but I'm paying that off over half a decade. It's not like I just walked up and bought my WRX in cash. Ugh. The more she shows, the sadder I get for her. Like, this L is growing to an unimaginable size. Okay, bruh, if I had this house at one point and had to get rid of it, there is no going back from that. If your house has a straight up movie theater in it, I don't care where you move to, nothing is the same after that. You will always be left with that emptiness looking at your plebeian normal television, even though it might be 4K, thinking, wow, I used to have a cinema in my house, bro. Where did I go wrong?
If any of you out there are struggling with anything, just know I am too, and you can get through it. and I'm gonna get through it.
Yo, and real talk, she actually does leave this off on a great note here. Like, this had to be one of the most saddening house tours that I have ever experienced, but she still kept it lighthearted despite the fact that everything she was flexing to us was just about to be lost. Like, I don't think I could even muster up enough strength to make a video on it. I'd probably just go look at my $15,000 shower and start crying. But either way, like I said, I have never watched this woman's videos because it's not in my niche of YouTube, but I do really wish the best for her. If you guys want to go watch the full video after this, I would recommend that, especially the last couple minutes, because she does have like a really good speech pretty much about what it means to live beyond your means and how bad of an idea that is, because you know, you could one day end up being in her situation and not even realize it until it's too late. Let me know what you guys thought of today's video. I know it was a bit different, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out.